It's a great pleasure to see you back again here, and I want to say welcome everyone here on my channel. My name always is MC Ande Official, and I'm a teacher. I love teaching people and I love to share knowledge with people always. Now, some have not yet subscribed to my channel. If you've not subscribed to my channel, really I can assure you that you are doing something which is not good, because the more you subscribe, the more this family will grow. And if this family grows more, it means we shall have more benefits, that I will get benefit, you too will get benefit, because if you are born from a family which is big, of course you know that the benefits are always much more. Now, today, I want to share with you something which is called, what should you focus on in life? Mostly as youth. This message is purposely for the youth, because when you look at globally, you find the highest or the biggest number of population. When I say population, I mean the number of people living in an area. So globally, the biggest number of the population are youth. The youth, it's you who is the age of 16 up to 45. I'll give this age bracket because after 45, you come to middle age, and that means that the time on this earth may be numbered. If you're 45 years and above, then you have to say, I'm lucky. Now, most of us, there is one mistake we do. We have no jobs, and we aim not to look what we need. I will say this. Most youth, you like to look, you look in old clothing. The more you look in old clothing, if you go for looking for a job opportunity, the person who's going to give you a job, he will give you less money because of the way how you look. As a youth, if you look smart always, by the way, some people, they tend to look expensive, even actually when they have no money. I agree with that, because the more you look expensive, the more people will value you, because you look expensive. If I say this, I will give you another example. When you go to courts of law, judges, they always wear something white on their heads. When you come as a criminal and you see someone seated there in front of you, by the way, some of you, you think that judges are old men and women. Sometimes they are young boys. They are youth like you are, but because when they wear something white on their head, when you look at them, you value them, and you get fear of the criminal that you did. So you should always look expensive, that people value you expensively. Another example, there is a career, there is a job of lawyers. Lawyers, whether they are poor, whether they are rich, they are always wearing suits. Such that when he talks to you, you definitely have to accept, because of self-branding that they do brand themselves. Lawyers are always smart in suits. Why? Because of self-branding. Doctors, the same way. You find doctors, always they are smart. Whether you feel Madhavik, whether you feel Gus Hanun, you feel El Kahanun, when you see the doctor is very smart, you start her, you believe that your disease will be no more, because the doctor is very smart. Looking at the matters, if an artist comes to you, mostly these musicians, and is wearing expensive jewelries, earrings, watches and what, if you want to pay them some money, you find at the end of the day you have to pay them highly because of how they look like. Now, you should do one thing. Self-brand yourself, that people who value you can give you a value which is worth to you. You are educated. Do people look education that you have in your clothing? Do people look how you look like, how you dress? Or you are educated and still dress like people who are not educated? That's not good. I want you to have self-branding as youth, When you go for an interview, let people look at you and say, this is a responsible man or this is a responsible lady because of the way how you look like in your attires. Let's change the attire that we use today and let people self-brand us, because if you self-brand yourself, that will be the way that people will know that you are someone who is better and you look expensive, and people will never undermine you. Let me see you when you happen to see me, inshallah.